Hello everyone, James is here. Welcome again to Easy English Talks podcast. If you want to watch this video faster or slower, you can adjust the playback speed.
Hi everyone, I'm Anna, and today we're talking about something very important for English learners.
Yes, today's topic is which English test is best for you.
That's a question many people ask. There are so many tests, and it can feel confusing.
Exactly. You might hear names like IELTS, TOEFL, TOEIC, and think, wait, what?
Yes, it sounds like a secret code sometimes.
But don't worry, today we will explain everything in a simple and clear way.
And by the end of this episode, you will know which test is right for you.
So let's start with a basic question. Why do people take English tests?
Good question. People usually take English tests for three main reasons: study, work, or immigration.
Right. For example, if you want to study at a university in another country, you need an English test.
Or if you want a better job, your company might ask for your English level.
And for immigration, many countries require proof of English.
So your goal is very important when choosing a test.
Exactly. There is no one best test for everyone.
Okay, let's talk about the first test, IELTS.
IELTS is one of the most popular English tests in the world.
Yes, especially in countries like the UK, Canada, and Australia.
IELTS has 4 parts: listening, reading, writing, and speaking.
The speaking part is interesting because you talk to a real person.
Some people love that because it feels natural.
But others feel nervous, like, oh no, a human.
Yes, talking to a real person can be scary.
IELTS has 2 types, academic and general.
Academic is for students who want to go to university.
And general is for work or immigration.
So always choose the correct type.
Now let's move to TOEFL.
TOEFL is very popular in the United States.
Yes, many American universities prefer TOEFL.
This test is mostly done on the computer.
Even the speaking part is on the computer.
You speak into a microphone.
No human, just a computer listening to you.
Sounds a bit strange, right?
Yes, you might feel like you were talking to a robot friend.
Yes, talking to a real person can be scary.
TOEFL also has 4 parts: reading, listening, speaking, and writing.
It focuses more on academic English.
So it's a good choice if you want to study in the USA. Now let's talk about TOEIC.
TOEIC is different from IELTS and TOEFL.
Yes, TOEIC is mainly for work and business.
Companies often use TOEIC to check employees' English.
The test includes real-life situations like emails, meetings, and phone calls.
The main TOEIC test focuses on listening and reading.
There are also speaking and writing tests, but they are separate.
So always check what your company needs.
Good point.
Now let's talk about a newer test, the Duolingo English Test.
This one is very modern and flexible.
You can take it at home on your computer.
No need to travel to a test center.
That's very convenient.
Yes, you can even take the test in your pajamas.
Just don't fall asleep during the test.
The test is shorter and cheaper than many other tests.
And it uses smart technology. The questions change based on your answers.
If you answer correctly, the questions get harder.
If you make mistakes, they get easier.
Many universities accept this test now.
But not all of them.
So always check before choosing it.
Now let's talk about Cambridge English exams.
These exams are a bit different.
Yes, the biggest difference is that they don't expire.
That's amazing. Most tests are valid for only 2 years.
But Cambridge certificates are for life.
They have different levels like B1, B2, and C1.
You choose the level that matches your English.
These exams are very detailed and traditional.
They're popular in Europe.
But not all universities accept them.
So, again, always check your goal.
Okay, Anna, let's make things simple for our listeners.
Great idea. If you want to study in the USA, TOEFL.
If you want to study in the UK, Canada, or Australia, IELTS.
If you want to improve your career, TOEIC.
If you want a quick and flexible test, Duolingo.
If you want a certificate for life, Cambridge.
That's a nice summary.
Now, the big question. Which test is the easiest?
Everyone asks this.
So, what do you think?
Honestly, there is no easiest test.
It depends on your skills.
For example, if you like speaking with people, IELTS might feel easier.
If you prefer computers, TOEFL might be better.
If you know business English, TOEIC could be easier.
So it really depends on you.
Let's give some examples.
Good idea.
Maria wants to study in Canada.
She should take IELTS Academic.
Tom wants to work in an international company.
TOEIC is a good choice for him.
Sarah wants a fast and affordable test.
She can try the Duolingo test.
Different people, different needs.
Exactly.
Another important thing is preparation.
Yes, no matter what the test, you must practice.
Practice listening, reading, writing, and speaking.
Use sample tests and study materials.
Speak English every day if possible.
Even 20 minutes a day can help a lot.
Also, learn test strategies
For example, how to manage your time.
and how to stay calm.
Staying calm is very important.
Yes, don't panic during the test.
Take a deep breath and focus.
And remember, it's just a test.
It's not your whole life.
It's just one step in your journey.
So, Anna, what is your final advice?
My advice is know your goal, check requirements, and choose wisely.
And don't forget to practice.
And maybe sleep well before the test.
Yes, sleep is better than coffee.
True.
All right, that's all for today.
We hope this episode helps you choose the right English test.
Thank you for listening.
Good luck with your English journey. Don't forget to subscribe and share the video with your friends. Bye and see you next time. Bye-bye. Sometimes very boring.
Yes, but we must survive them. Here is a powerful strategy. Read the questions first.
This helps you know what to look for.
Then read the passage quickly.
Don't try to understand every word.
Focus on main ideas.
And look for keywords.
Keywords can be names, dates, or repeated words.
Let's give an example.
Imagine the question asks about climate change effects.
Then look for words like temperature, weather, or environment.
Also, practice skimming.
Skimming means reading fast to get the main idea.
And scanning means looking for specific information.
Vocabulary is also very important.
Yes, but don't memorize words without context.
Instead, learn words in sentences.
For example,
Word increase. Sentence, the price increased last year.
this helps your brain remember better.
Now, listening section.
Many students say this is the hardest part,
Because you only hear the audio once.
so you must focus 100%.
And take notes while listening.
But keep notes short and simple.
Use symbols and abbreviations.
For example, gov for government.
Or arrows to show cause and effect.
Also listen for structure.
Words like first, however, in conclusion.
These words guide you through the lecture.
And don't panic if you miss something.
Stay calm and continue listening.
Now, speaking section.
This is where many students feel shy.
Or afraid of making mistakes.
But remember, mistakes are okay.
The goal is communication, not perfection.
You have 4 speaking tasks.
Some ask your opinion, others combine reading and listening.
Practice speaking every day.
Even for 10 minutes.
Talk about simple topics.
Like your favorite food, your city, or your hobbies.
Use a timer.
TOEFL answers are short, about 45 to 60 seconds.
Record yourself.
Yes, this is very powerful.
You can hear your mistakes and improve faster.
And here's a funny tip. Speak in front of a mirror.
Yes, it feels strange, but it helps confidence.
Now, writing section.
Writing has 2 tasks.
Integrated and independent.
Integrated, read, listen, then write.
Independent, give your opinion.
Use a simple structure.
Introduction, body paragraphs, conclusion.
Keep sentences clear and simple.
Don't try to impress with difficult words.
Example,
Instead of utilize, just say use.
simple is better.
Also, check grammar and spelling.
Small errors can reduce your score.
Now let's talk about practice tests again.
Very important for success.
Do full tests regularly.
At least once a week.
Do full tests regularly.
Simulate real exam conditions.
No phone, no breaks, real timing.
This builds your stamina and confidence.
After each test, review your mistakes.
This is where real learning happens.
Ask yourself, why did I choose the wrong answer?
And how can I improve next time?
Keep a notebook for mistakes.
Write them down and review regularly.
Now let's talk about motivation.
Staying motivated is not always easy.
Some days you feel tired
Or bored.
or frustrated.
That's normal. Everyone feels this.
The key is to continue anyway.
Set small goals.
For example, learn 5 to 10 words a day.
Or practice speaking for 10 minutes.
Small steps create big progress.
Also, reward yourself.
Yes, after studying, do something you enjoy.
Watch a movie, listen to music, eat something tasty.
Chocolate always helps.
Yes, chocolate is the best teacher.
Now let's talk about test day.
Very important moment.
First, sleep well the night before.
Don't study all night.
Eat a good breakfast.
Your brain needs energy.
Arrive early at the test center.
Avoid stress from being late.
During the test, stay calm.
If you don't know an answer, move on.
Don't waste too much time on one question.
Time management is key.
And most important, believe in yourself.
Confidence makes a big difference.
Final question, is there an easy way to pass TOEFL?
No magic shortcut.
But there is a smart way.
Understand the test.
Make a plan.
Practice every day.
Learn from mistakes.
Stay consistent.
And never give up.
You are improving every day.
Even if progress feels slow,
Keep going.
one day you will see results.
And you will be proud of yourself.
That's all for today. We hope these tips help you pass TOEFL easily.
Don't forget to subscribe and share the video with your friends. Bye and see you next time. Bye-bye.